This weekend, there's a shocker about football, and our country we are seeing now say a Southampton win or draw against Liverpool.
Okay. And until I say, "Oh, we see on Saturday and Sunday, as our two boys in out here and San Wako, because I am Wajuma and Anna, you're code number mouse, we are sending about Kucha, Ubidi. Well, I'm shocked they testy, and football they testy, but there's also certain week be all my BBR so it's me bokum the right way. Let's see. The only thing is that Southampton and then the Babe IAT Liverpool. I remember Liverpool will lose guard with respect to them in terms of a human being. See, we wait to see how that's going to pan out. Rich, there's a lot to talk about in the local scene. What about Michelle? With my journey on Facebook, that's why Jack we always do the channel for so enjoy analysis. Maybe come on. Which we can be out try. Say you go Italy kakra because I didn't say on being the focus of the analysis most of the times. Now, on this weekend's edition of why Italian Serie A is one of the most difficult leagues to play in the probably one of the most competitive. And it's a Juve last week, a couple weekend, on match Monday. Now, Timisha and Juve have 52 points. Now, between first position, Inter, 58, Napoli 57, Atalanta 55, 6 points. 2 matches per NHL, Inter, any team, and Juve, and there are a lot of games between the top sides, including this weekend. And of course, Antonio Conte, Manti, Napoli, Simeone Inzaghi, and Inter, the Omaye last weekend coming. And in the most informed team in Italy, Claudio Ranieri, Roma team, seems to be getting the job done. And now, the first game in the Italian Serie A cost to Cagliari, Yaenia Calebe Kubanema assist, and Genoa, about 1-1. El Cagliari, Como, and Venezia, Bebo, and Parma, Torino, Lecce, Milan. Milan, as we talk, as we speak right now, coach your friend Francesco Conceição under a lot of pressure because after Paulo Fonseca, the plan was to do a very good job with Francesco Conceição. Senegal will be fine. Rich Ukaya, almost a year ago, Abrana Milan for Asia, almost sporting director at the time, Equine Amanakono. I told you said we're making a huge mistake. That time no. I told you said Milan were making a huge mistake in letting somebody like that go. Say Ubenya sporting director sir, all year Juma at AC Milan. Then you let him go. Almost all of the decisions that Milan after Stefan Pioli hasn't given results. Time Stefan Pioli was a coach, they changed the whole structure, and then Milan for the struggle. Although you say some of the best teams of more individual quality in and around the world, you talk about the Milan team. I'm going for Jean Felix for Chelsea, but he has not performed well. Jean Felix, I don't know, and I've said it several times. You can disagree with me, but as a player talent, but the application on the field of play, it doesn't seem to fit. It doesn't seem to fit. Atletico de Madrid, Barcelona, Chelsea, Milan, early days yet. In fact, about the first game of common assist, you see, maybe we are getting the new Kaka. But it looks as if
how Felix and Kasa on Kofi. So an African, Quebecers in fear them, Papa. Your talent is good, Brandon. And about my own, the other money I want to say. Obafu for na the first best 3 matches no say are outstanding. Yeah. If you all kono and Jean Felix you buy ya now Bobo say na all of a sudden say bond cause we no ni.
The last time out, Milan lose here, and it's not a good one. Of course, Inter, it's not fear against Monza. It's a game I'm expecting to say Inter. In fact, the Inter team that are playing elbow against my friend Monza, I know say we feel like Andy Kacho. Say Inter ball Giuseppe Meazza there, especially after doing the job in the Champions League night against Feyenoord. We know so if they will get a job done, and almost everybody are back. They're back at CCB. Goalkeeper Jan Sommer absent, Pavard and Acerbi, Bastoni, Mkhitaryan, Calhanoglu, Barella, and Dumfries. Then Martinez and Thuram will lead the lines. I believe say team my friend Interfono will go there and do the job. For Milan, I won't advise anybody some fantasy can 2 million. So. Which unim say, Javi Hernandez a grantee interview. When I listen to that interview, Emma BB a donny on me. Heaven's Gate more, Ayala more, Minia Imboma Asbury Hospital more. Our deep-rooted Barcelona fans. And can be someone say, ya bo league na akabe 12-13 matches near every season. No. Barca at top of the Spanish La Liga. Come make us a tricky break. They would have told you, say Nyantuwaseka Kramon. If you would have told them even detailed, Niesi was seasoning, they start the league very well. No ma Gabne 7 a closey now by a pet. Then they open up again. Oma Kodalu, Oma concede 3 goals or so to 1. Then they jump up to go and get result. Rich, they would have told you that you should break Kaka. But Barca high flying. And you see, I don't want to jump so much into certain conclusion. And you see, the ambassador may come one seven. The video evidence to back it, I didn't bring it, and I know why. But to me, I think that off the field of play, Hansi Flick and Jumano, we know it off the top of your head. It's Yamobo, Jules Kunde, Maniba, back to the Alhandriba, they keeping the weight, Rafinha coming inside, Dani Olmo, Pedri, Gavi, control, BBR, we can tell you, qualitative superiority, Barca team get it from there. So, they are almost all of the Barca players are saying about Hans Dieter Flick. They seem to feel, say, away from him just being a tactician and a coach on the touchline, or somebody that gives them that semblance of a father figure or touchline on him. And every time, soldier touchline on him, he is able to inspire the boys and then pull them in to get results. And that's a disciplinary attitude also as a German has really made things go on well. The last time I'm going to go a game, yet saying I started line up about Jules Koundé and starting. What is the reason? Jules Koundé was late for a team meeting. Into Gerardo Martinez starting. Something that used to happen in the Xavi. But you see, so you're a foreigner, you come to a club like Barcelona, and then you are straightforward also like that. You get a job done. And I think that Hansi Flick is getting the best out of this Barca team because managing boys know very well the in-game substitutions and a lot of things.
And then because of me a young team.
Yes, and it's important, and that's why.
Yeah, very, very important.
Very, very important.
Also, and you been at the point now, Paris Saint-Germain is Shiano. Star-studded team. Obia ego. Uko chinuka uko kana sama na usuru.
Yeah.
Or for instance, Ebia, Obi Sale na Messi. Na Messi ama training tema how say.
Rich, the credit said the future of sustainable football clubs a bit more consistently. A young team that plays together for a long time.
And White in whom is on Papa. Yeah. And he's managing them
very well. The game against Benfica. Benfica for no Pedri. And on the Kong. And who hold them about the soul. It is as if Flick work for the coaches or the referees they can stand. And on also Peja Pedri. You see, coaches will help you stand up. But we don't know. Okay, see Pedri. Our touchline, so you know how they exchange players with kisses. On the forehead. And son on the Casa Bibi no Monaco. There is that relationship. And I think that he's getting the best out of Barca players. And this weekend, against Osasuna. And more BRM because the list of games about Barca and Osasuna about. Before the last one, how many boy were league? Osasuna were losing constantly to Barca. But last one, Barca losing by 4-2 at Pamplona. It is a game where this weekend, Madrid game against Rayo Vallecano or Chano. Any Barca game and now against Osasuna, all of them, they drop points in the first game in the first round of the competition. It's Barca. So Osasuna match, will be very, very difficult for them to go and play, and they have to get a job done. After some more Benfica, Jumano, now attention on the 8th of March, and then at 9 p.m., of course, CST time, Barca, any team, your friend Osasuna, enable. For us to do a proper analysis, we have to remind everybody senior na sa game not here in the first game now Barca and Osasuna boy, which it was the first time in the season Barca Asia a team, not a regular top team, all very aggressive to Barcelona and then limiting them in the wide areas and in half spaces. Baka say open say with Barca here, you do two things. Win the numerical advantage in the wide areas and be aggressive in the half spaces essentially with Abrante friend of Pedri and then Gavi and anybody that plays as a 10. And Barca and Fiifi won them. And Barca knows. Since then, Barca have grown in strides, leaps and bounds in terms of normal person, especially when they meet very aggressive opponents essentially. The patience to circulate the ball and then wait for the opening. I've seen it against Benfica, Getafe, again against Benfica, even other teams of Spanish La Liga. And I'm thinking at home, Barca should be good enough. Szczesny, which now you say, Szczesny retire you. If you have to pass, what's in the baby? And a mark on the test again, Kuku Pry. And a Barca so you pay cover. And your first, you pay number one goalkeeper. Mon pay cover keke Rich, they went in, brought in Szczesny, Wow City. Inaki Peña, and then now he's the number one of the team. We expect some Casado, Pedri, Gavi who play in the game. Lamine Yamal, Dani Olmo, or Ferran Torres. One will play the first night today, hopefully. Then our branch friend Rafinha, Ebeli lines. I'm expecting Barca front three now, very, very good. No, will get a job done. Like I said, Madrid first round, no, they drop points against Rayo Vallecano. But you see, the table has gotten to the point where FC Real Madrid cannot afford to miss chances game because already on your point of Barca first na your pet and you maybe can ahead of Barca it may be about Bedruno. You can't drop points against FC Barcelona and over against a Rayo side have been very stubborn against you, and when you play against Rayo you need to get a job done. Which in the past 1 week I think say I've sung a lot of praises of Pedri, but this man here deserves even more.
It has a player be a versatile.
Yeah.
A Rantiwi. With a clear definition.
I've said it several times.
And on position, baby, I didn't begin a piano. Upon said you Vivaldi.
Probably more important than Seb Ubeka's a midfielder complete. And the versatility of our branch friend Federico Valverde. And then in an interview with the Madrid players, no, they say, "Oh, park so there, baby, I did Federico Valverde be in a 1v1." So what?
Why mistakes?
No. And Obama names
yeah.
You see, when I say that Pedri is complete, essentially, I mean you see the three phases of play.
Yeah.
And it is something that you can get from Federico Valverde. Yes, not the creativity of assisting and dinking a ball on man, but to be doing any more man, the ball striking and the shots of the ball shape goal tells you so a decisive figure even in the final third. And he can do it at left back, do it at right back, do it at central midfield, centre back or at Children. You need to give him a lot of credit. And Madrid phoning him say against Rayo Vallecano, last first leg there no 2-2. Oh yeah, it was a draw. What's his name? Yair Abdo Mumin go in some match, Mumin Epra for about 2 weeks ago now. Mumin Epra and is going to be out for a very long time. And Madrid know said going into this they should get a job done. I don't see Madrid dropping points. The game Madrid played against Real Betis. I'm disappointed in Madrid Kakra with their performance against Betis. So Oman better performance no like they did against Betis and they may lose again this weekend. Madrid need Betis no question 3-1. Say 2-1. Oman they can lose against Vallecano this weekend because Vallecano is stubborn. Barca Vallecano. And anybody that watched the first leg between Madrid and Vallecano could tell you, top game. Very aggressive, very high pressing. Barca and Vallecano, the end offside balls, you be bad by your baby won't come out asking. Close game. If Madrid don't play better than they did against Betis, they'll be in trouble against Vallecano.
None than Corsi, I blame Carlo Ancelotti for all this. Putting Real Madrid in such a difficult situation after leading with 7 points. I'm saying now, can I say no? So at the point now, Real Madrid a leading race with 7 points.
Yeah.
Barca and kakran. Across the gap, as I be sign Real Madrid on at top with the league table. And I don't know the blame now by Carlo Ancelotti. I don't for me my place.
I don't know Carlo Ancelotti.
I don't know Ghana the man.
Right. Madrid Fono are looking.
You are against Betis. Say, look at Real Madrid front three,
Yeah.
Off.
Madrid for now are looking to say Carlo Ancelotti season and the Crana. They will let him go and do a job as a director of a sort of Madrid team name. Then they bring in a younger manager. Ancelotti, they are not letting him go fully at stance now. Rich, now in this Premier League. And this match they will try Odada. Liverpool Southampton.
A mismatch.
I don't see anything happening at Anfield against Southampton. Which me who I have tried to be careful. Say, oh, you need to be circumspect. Analysis now you to watch kakra. Football, be waiting here see. Alright, what's the Ancelot kind? Richardo. Ancelot voice now, but what's in your kind?
Yeah. I say I'm on for so hard luck and a comma PSG. Now luck ni be do on the side, na ma unya that 1-0 win over PSG. But we catch we as now say luck no any hard work na nam.
No, away from that. Or can we be about Southampton? Odopa voice now.
Okay, me start moving now. I tell you an slot ahead of only Southampton game now.
The good thing for us is, because you guys are till now only focused on Paris Saint-Germain, is that Southampton has the same formation if they have the ball as Paris Saint-Germain has. So now we need to do much better without the ball, so to press Southampton than we did against Paris Saint-Germain. So it's another good test for us.
Yeah, well, okay.
See the same thing.
The same thing.
The same with the ball. Southampton for your ball. Oh, and I'm going to ball. Okay.
Okay,
the Old Trafford. Even at Stamford Bridge, or by a camp, no person can take the ball. But the last part, and start to say it's not a good competition. Okay, Olivier. I say, but still.
Okay, I'm hearing you.
Hey.
What's that? Normally, one time to say coaches.
Yeah.
I'm more respectful,
exactly.
They're a good coach.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm a good team.
Yeah.
And he make me a course.
Yeah.
Yeah. But already he was emphatic.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah.
Also, I'm more crab
Easy. It is how much in the middle of the year film.
Okay.
Liverpool win. Obey Jumano.
I can see every kick off in
12:30.
Nottingham Forest.
Exactly. 12:30. Yeah. Nottingham Forest about Manchester City. Rich. Barcelona did not dream of this season they are having. Then what of Nuno Espirito Santo? Maybe people have forgotten the story of Nottingham Forest. Rich. A team owned by a Greek. The same owner of Nottingham Forest, the only Panathinaikos. Oh, Greece on him. Big Greek businessman. Now, owner. See, you see that this is a big man. So, and he has money. And they run a club, now a top club, from the championship through to the English Premier League. And they are doing their job. Rich, last season, is Steve Cooper. Why, yes, sir, in fact. And there was everybody in the team. And we maybe Netherlands Kofa Yaya Anguissa Muba Beshem Fiifi-Manfred Kofa Ibrahima Sangare Muba Bobby. Some of the names that we know say, in any team they should be able to compete. But they could not compete last season. And I'll call back to Saudi Arabia, Kofa Nuno Espirito Santo to come back and become the manager of them. Say, okay, you are experienced with Wolverhampton Wanderers at the time. You did magic with them. Rich magic with a chain. And correct squad planning and squad building. Anthony Alanga from Manchester United, nobody did speak of him. Callum Hudson-Odoi, no Pebebiako, when Chelsea got a new ownership. Oh, Pebebiako, we pressa.
Germany now.
Yes, and your money new place on Bambebo. Okofa Chris who's okay, or a center back on Mbokese, or the Taiwa when you near Kanaho. But it's for me, in this Nottingham Forest team, the most important player, and every day, I always talk about my brother, Kwame Danko. I was there one time. Kwame Sefi. Nottingham Forest for player and your friend Morgan Gibbs White. I've never heard you speak of him before. Mami, I think the player is so good. I saw Kinanamate. And I watched him against Chelsea. First leg. What a player. Who is that? Number 10 is not your name before. your flair, technical, blah blah blah, all of those things. But Morgan Gibbs White at physicality as a 10, as an 8. On it, captain Morgan Yates. You don't win duels against them on field, you want them. They will beat you. They will win the second balls. Then they will create in transitions to score goals. You know, come from Mirelo from Brazil, MSC Chirodum, and a Serbian centre back, top. Using the experience of Ola Aina from Chelsea and also going abroad to go and play at Torino and Underwater Mazzari, you know, it is a solid team with Marcel's also in post. And we see last year first round, Pep Guardiola Kasimbi. Also, the English Premier League today is moving away from the technicality that on all the Saturday bar BM when Oba Aina kicking around, and is going back to the physicality and intensity. And Forest for no ball. Rich. So City are one of 4-3-3 of technicians, no? And only a few midfielders that are physical in Nico Gonzalez and the likes are. Rich, for Nottingham Forest, they will give you a 3-5-2 or a 5-3-2 or even a 4-4-2 solid with a lot of physical monsters and dual winners for partners. And especially at the City ground, I am so careful with this match. Because if you want to know, Rich, I gave a comment to say, and he said, Nottingham Forest will win the battles here, and they are so confident because City lack the physical profiles now. I don't know what is the update with John Stones, but I know Nico Gonzalez will not be enough. Bernardo Silva will not be enough. Ikai Guruhan will not be enough to win the duels against Morgan Gibbs White and Morgan Yates and those physical players in the middle of the park against Team Efreno, Nottingham Forest, El Horm. And it's Rich. Either says how much we a bigger total drop against City or the game ends in a draw.
Okay.
Meaning say Nottingham Forest game plan will be to go long, win second balls, go long, win second balls. It will take an extra performance from Team Efreno in Manchester City to be able to win this one. And for me, may share double chance for Team Efreno in Nottingham Forest. And now they pay on the best sleep need here. Yeah, they are share them say goals, meaning say 2 goals, over 1.5. But on the field of play, my analysis now, I think it can go there. Now to watch our matches now. And Jeff, we can move on from here. Nyami had much now.